Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yeah, Ethereum hasn't really moved too much since the last video. Bitcoin made a slightly higher high and Bitcoin moved further into resistance. Ethereum here shows weakness. It shows weakness because what we can see is still this ABC structure. Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin's wave 4 has morphed into a WXY, but Ethereum's not really. What we can see is this descending trend line. You could even argue this might be some kind of an inverse head and shoulders, but certainly a weak one, because you can see how weak it is here. Very, very slopey trend line here. And I think this puts some doubt on the idea that we might get here one more high. I mean, we have an A complete, we have a B complete, and possibly the C complete. We reached a 23.6 Fib level here, yeah. So completed basically the minimum requirement that you would expect for a wave 4. And also, let's just remind ourselves, let's take the length of the A wave, measure it against the length of the B wave, and then you can see that Ethereum now got rejected twice from the 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, wave C has the same length as wave A. That's a key target. I mean, this is the first target. So basically here the 1-to-1 ratio, which was reached. Then we had the 23.6 Fib retracement, which is also a common target for a wave 4. Depends on what you look at. Do you look at the wave 4 as a whole, or do you look at the subdivisions? The subdivisions do give you targets. So for example, if I measure the length of the C wave compared to the A wave length, that gives me a target. If I measure the retracement of the third wave, I only get a support or resistance area for the fourth wave. It's not really a target. But typically what we do see, and it tends to be the case, is that a wave 4 tends to go to the 38.2 Fib. That's just the most likely target, but I'm not sure if we are going to get to this, especially as we have already reached the 1-to-1 ratio. Now, measuring A and C wave, the next key target would be 1550 roundabout, yeah? The 1.618 extension, which I'll put on the chart as well. And also, what we then have, that's what I highlighted yesterday, is that often these wave 4s, they tend to go back into the price range of the previous wave 4. Now it did that already, yeah. It went into the price range, but often they tend to be towards the end. They tend to go where the end of the wave 4 was, and that would be here at around 1552, 1554. Now, again, here's also the question, was this just an ABC, or was it maybe a triangle and it ended here, and then we would have come very close. But it's certainly this range that I'd be paying a lot of attention to, between 1538 and 1556. If we go above that, then we've got the 1573 level, which is the 38.2 Fib level. Also, we've got the trend line here, obviously. I mean, maybe we are already turning around. If we now lose the previous swing low at 1530, it would be the first indication that this is coming down to first the B wave low at 1509. And if we break that, then also to 1500, that will be important support down here. And ideally, if this really is the wave 5, then we should come back. We should go deeper into this yellow support area, which is so relevant for this larger fourth wave. And here. And what I said in yesterday's video is that, there might be a short trade opportunity from somewhere here. I mean, we don't really have the strong reversal signal, but what I can tell you is that it's showing weakness, certainly. But also, we will have a long trade opportunity here. And I think we're going to get some really nice opportunities here over the next few days in crypto to trade the fifth wave if the fourth wave support is holding. And remember that the fourth wave support is 1415. So going below that level will make it all a bit difficult for this particular scenario. Then we have to assume that we are already in a wave 2 and that the 5-wave move to the upside was already completed. You can count it like that. It's not ideal, but you can do that. So let's see where we are going eventually. But certainly this would be a short trade opportunity here, trade setup, and a long trade. But I wouldn't just enter the short trade. I mean, please make sure you have your risk management in place, and please make sure that you know what to look out for, such as like a signal, a reversal signal or something. I mean, what you see here, is a possible wave 1 down and a possible wave 2 up, but it's a bit. You don't want to. I have a possible 5-wave move down, a possible 3-wave move up. What we would need now to confirm that would be a break below 1530. Then we might be already in the 5th wave. Depends to a degree surely on Bitcoin as well. And I think I'd be looking out for Bitcoin. If it breaks below the channel, I think that would confirm that. At the moment it's just sort of trolling higher, but it's trolling support of this channel, yeah. So make sure you have both, you watch both, because it's unlikely that Ethereum starts with its short or its downtrend and Bitcoin is still crawling higher here in the trend channel. They can, they don't need to be aligned 100%, but they tend to move into similar directions. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.